Welcome students. Now in this video we are going to see the other transformations than the eutectic. Just now we have talked about that. So what are the various transformations in the alloy system other than the eutectic, that alloy systems we are going to discuss, or the transformations we are going to discuss. So dear students, as we know that in eutectic system or in the eutectic transformation, the liquid undergoes cooling and you will get the two solids, solid 1 and solid 2. So this is the eutectic reaction, and same during the, sorry, this is the during cooling, and this is during heating, we will get again the liquid. So this is the eutectic transformation, dear students, that we have seen. Okay, now the next one, in the other transformation we are having the first transformation, that is the eutectoid transformation. Eutectoid transformation. So what is happening in the eutectoid transformation? So here actually the one solid is undergoes cooling, or it decomposes to form the two solids. Okay, so you can see here the definition. It is a solid state transformation when one solid decomposes to give two different solids at the constant temperature during its cooling. So this is the eutectoid transformation. The solid A undergoes cooling, so it get decomposes into two solid. This is number 1 and this is number 2, solid B and solid C. So in which of the alloy systems which are we find this eutectoid transformation? So very famous, the eutectoid transformation we are getting below the 723 degree centigrade, that is iron and iron carbon equilibrium diagram. Then you can get it in the copper and tin, then copper and aluminium, zinc aluminium, aluminium magnesium. These are the various examples of alloy systems for eutectoid transformation. Okay students, so this is the eutectoid transformation. Many times you can expect the question in the gate examination, that they will ask you either 1 mark question or 2 marks match the pair for this transformation, that is eutectic, eutectoid. We are having peritectoid, peritectic, like that. So the next transformation we will see, dear students, the peritectoid transformation. So what is that? So you can see here the two solids, solid 1 plus solid 2, going to get combined with each other or react with each other to form the third solid. So this is the solid state transformation. See, this is the solid state transformation in which two different types of solid reacts with each other to form the third solid at constant temperature during its cooling. Okay, the solid A and solid B are reacting during cooling to form the third solid C. So this is known as peritectoid transformation. This is known as the peritectoid transformation. What are the examples we are having? Nickel, zinc, copper, tin, nickel, moly, then iron, niobium. So these are the various alloy systems where we can get this peritectoid transformation. In same fashion, dear students, we are also having this third type of the transformations, that is a peritectic transformation. So what is this peritectic transformation actually? So dear students, here the liquid will react with one solid, a solid 1, to form the another solid, that is solid 2, isn't it? So see here, liquid is reacting with solid A. During cooling, it will form the solid B. So liquid plus solid, it gives you the solid. So this is known as the peritectic transformation. You can see this peritectic transformation in iron carbon phase diagram. You can see in the copper zinc. You can see in the aluminum titanium. Then it's see niobium, iron and boron. This is a strong magnet actually. Strong magnet. So these are the examples of peritectic transformations, dear students. So in this way, we have seen the various transformations in the uh, other than the eutectic, means including eutectic, how many transformations we are having? Number one, eutectic. Number two, eutectoid. Number three, peritectic or peritectoid we have seen, and fourth we are having peritectic. Peri means, dear students, around. Peri means around. Definitely we are going to see how this microstructure is formed and why it is known as the peritectic transformation. One by one we are going to understand about all the microstructures which are evolving in this eutectic system, eutectoid system and peritectic system. So dear students, if I talk about this peritectic transformation, so copper and zinc, this copper and zinc is the classical brass, is the peritectic alloy system. This is the classical brass. Copper plus zinc we are getting the brass, and it is having more than five peritectic reactions. Peritectic reactions, please keep it in mind. This copper and zinc, that is the brass, is having more than 5 reactions, peritectic reaction. Also we can have these bronzes also, copper plus tin. Copper plus tin, that is copper plus Sn. This is having again the peritectic reactions. Peritectic reactions. And very famous, the copper, the iron and carbon at around 0.13 percentage of carbon. At the extreme left up corner we can have this transformation in the iron and iron carbon equilibrium diagram. Definitely we will see it. So dear student, these are the various other form of transformations in the alloy other than the eutectic, because we have discussed the eutectic previously. So thank you so much for watching this video.